Hello, I'm Donald Leggett and welcome to the latest Focus IR CEO interview. I'm joined by Ryan Mee, the CEO of Fulcrum Metals, the AIM-listed gold and uranium explorer focused on gold and uranium exploration in Canada. Fulcrum IPO'd in February 2023, raising around £3 million and released interim results in late December. Ryan's going to take us through the highlights and the outlook for 2024. So, welcome Ryan, it's lovely to have you speak to us.
Yes, and Happy New Year, Donald. It's a pleasure to be here talking to you again.
Yeah, Happy New Year to you and yours, Ryan. Okay, let's start with an overview of 2023 and the interims. So in broad terms, what has Fulcrum achieved since you IPO'd last IPO'd in February?
Yes, so we've materially advanced on several fronts. At the Big Bear projects, we've actually developed a mineralised gold corridor of over 3 kilometres in length. We have drill targets on there, so that's drill ready. We have acquired the Tully Gold Project. It's in the world-class gold camp in Timmins. It's got over 100,000 ounces of gold. It's got significant expansion potential for us. We've most recently optioned the Teck-Hughes Gold Tailings project, which is a significant addition to our arsenal of projects. And also we've got the uranium side of the business.
And what about uranium in Saskatchewan, Ryan?
Yeah, Saskatchewan is a top jurisdiction for uranium. We've significantly expanded our footprint from 136 square kilometres to just over 590 square kilometres. Now that's off the back of some very encouraging exploration results which we announced during 2023, where we found new uranium trends, and we've got historic uranium occurrences ranging up to 6% uranium. So it's in a top jurisdiction. We've significantly enhanced the footprint, and at the moment we're reviewing opportunities to either spin out that business on its own or enter into partnership agreements.
Okay, you mentioned the Teck-Hughes Tailings project, which Fulcrum took an option to parachute on in November, which was not so long ago. What's the rationale behind that deal? Tell us more.
Well, Tailings offers us a very unique opportunity to near-term cash generation. So with the exploration properties, we need to go out there and find a deposit. With the tailings, we know the material's there. It's waste material from formerly producing mine. The key to this is having the ability to extract the minerals from those tailings. So we are in advanced discussions with extract process technologies for utilising their tailings technology. From everything that we've seen, we are extremely confident that this is really going to unlock this tailings project for us, and also open up the doors to many other possible opportunities for us.
The success of any tailings project depends on the leaching technology which you use, and as you mentioned there, you're in discussions with a company called Extract. So if you could tell us who they are and the technology which you hope to use and license from them.
Yes, absolutely. So Extract are based in the US. They have a non-cyanide leaching technology, which is extremely important. Tailings themselves and the technologies used traditionally have additive chemicals. Now, this technology does not. It has very effective recovery, and it's non-cyanide. So it's an extremely valuable technology, and in fact, we hope to be out there pretty soon to start the sampling and the tailings technology testing.
Now, the Teck-Hughes project has the potential to become Fulcrum's first cash-generative project with minimal investment from Fulcrum. So how did you come across the opportunity? How did Fulcrum come across the opportunity?
This is all about contacts and networking. As part of acquiring Tully, we significantly increased our network in that area. And that's really how this opportunity came around. So we've been, discussing with them on our way forward to have a look at the Teck-Hughes Tailings project. We know there's gold there, and we was fortunate enough to have a knowledge and a relationship with Extract. So as soon as the opportunity arose, we knew that we had all the components to knit together a project which we could quickly develop and scale out. And ultimately, tailings are not subject to the same permitting processes as opening a new mine. So, you're looking at a very short lead time to actually looking to extract that valuable metals out of the ground.
Okay, moving on, if you could talk us through the winter drill program for the Tully Gold Project as you focus on building resource there. So when does the work program begin? How many holes are you drilling? And what exactly are you targeting? What are you going for there?
Yes, so towards the end of 2023, we announced that we were undertaking a core review program. So we've now completed that. So we know where we want to drill on the extensions to increase this resource. We know the drill contractors that we want to use. We're just waiting on some final assays to come back to fully complete that picture, which I anticipate to be very shortly. And ultimately, we're also just waiting for the weather to catch up with its seasonal coldness. We need a bit of cold in the ground. We're getting there, so we're pretty much ready to go there. I'd expect us to be doing somewhere between 1,000 and 1,500 meters there. This property, it's produced some fantastic results in the past, all the way up to over 1,200 grams a ton gold. So we're really excited. Obviously, we'll put news out to that effect once everything has been finalised and confirmed, but it should be in the very, very near term.
What sort of news flow can we expect from Tully in 2024, Ryan? When might we expect assay results, for example? Will that be the first thing we hear about?
Absolutely. So we'll put a general update on where we are with Tully. So that would incorporate the assays. Now, for those that aren't aware, what we actually done is we completed 2 lots of different sample assays. One was photon assays and one was the traditional fire standard assays. Now, we're really happy with how it's gone. And as I said just a short while ago, we're just waiting for the final few assays to creep over the line, should I say. We're nearly there, but I'd encourage shareholders to keep an eye out on an update on Tully. We're very close.
Okay, if I could turn to uranium, long-term demand for uranium was on the rise. As you know, it provides baseload electricity and is much in demand because of that, which is presumably why you recently added to your licenses around the Athabasca Basin in Saskatchewan, which is well known for its uranium mines. You said previously Fulcrum would consider alternative ways to fund these projects to advance them faster, such as JV partnerships or an outright sale. So where have you got to though on that, and is there much interest?
Well, the first thing I would say is this. If you look at the most recent uranium discoveries, they're all on major structural breaks just outside the basin, and that's exactly where we are. There's a highly prospective portfolio. We've seen a strong interest in our projects, in both on a portfolio basis and individual project basis. Obviously, I can't extend any further on those, but we're having some very positive discussions on what might be the final solution to what we're looking for. Ultimately, we want to leverage that position for Fulcrum shareholders with the smallest amount of dilution as possible. I mean, uranium, the spot price has gone from mid-30s to mid-90s during the course of 2023. As you say, it's the most stable, affordable, low-carbon source of energy. And I always like to think of it like this. It's all very well having electric cars, but where are you going to plug them into? And that's what uranium can do for you.
Do you have plans to option any more licenses or buy any other projects in 2024, Ryan? And what does your funding position look like relative to those? You can put those two things together, really. One leads to the other.
Absolutely. Well, I think what we've proven is that we're a very flexible business through the acquisitions that we've made. I think that we've got opportunities to crystallise some value in the portfolio that we have, and I think with that in mind, the exploration industry is a tough industry. There's no question about that. It's very capital intensive. This is why we're looking at spin-outs of projects. This is why we're looking at near-term cash-generative opportunities. And that's where we see there's a way for us to differentiate ourselves. So we're always looking to improve the fundamental basis of the company, the forward-looking prospects in terms of near-term cash generation, and also, adding value to that balance sheet and giving investors multiple exposure to multiple events through that process.
And my final question to you, Ryan, why is now a good time to put Fulcrum Metals on your watch list?
Well, this is a hugely exciting year of 2024 for Fulcrum. 2023 has seen us position ourselves almost as a hybrid explorer through traditional exploration, grassroots, looking to make discoveries, and also now tailings, which it's people need to have a good look into that, and I'll be sure to do more interviews on tailings in the near future. But we are a very quickly advancing company. We've got an extremely good portfolio of assets which we can both leverage, make discoveries, and move towards cash generative operations. And we're extremely well set, and there's a hugely exciting 2024 coming up. We've got drilling at Tully to look forward to. We've got Big Bear, which is drill ready. We've got the tailings, the sampling, the tailings technology studies. There's a lot going on, and I haven't even just mentioned about the uranium side of the business also. So we're multifaceted here, but we do have a focus, and it's called value.
Ryan Mee, CEO at Fulcrum Metals, thank you so much for joining us today, and we very much look forward to speaking to you again in 2024. For more company information and to access the company bulletin board, please go to the Fulcrum Metals page on London South East. And meanwhile, do follow us on Twitter. That's @_FocusIR_ and @London South East. Or register on London South East YouTube to receive alerts to our next Fulcrum interview. All that remains for me to say is thank you so much indeed for watching.